What up, what up? So, this is my first form athlete search entry. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Robert Colon. I am a pro wrestler in the independent scene in Central Florida. What a lot of people don't know, a little bit about me, is that I'm Puerto Rican. I was born in San Juan, Puerto Rico, and I have been in Florida for most of my life. The reason we moved is because I had a condition growing up where my body did not produce the growth hormone, and my condition was pituitary dwarfism. But yeah, moved here. We were able to afford it, and now people look at me and they couldn't tell that I had that condition. So, which is awesome. But also, just by that by itself, we proved a lot of people wrong. Because I was told oh, you're always gonna be short. You're always gonna be, this little fat little kid. You're gonna be short just like your mom. But that wasn't the case. So I entered the search because kind of like my shirt. Yeah. I want to change the world. But I want to change the world, the health world, the health and fitness industry kind of world. I do love what First Form does for the community, what they stand for and all that. And I strongly believe in their core values, which it kind of really it hits with me. And yeah, I strongly believe that I would be a great elite athlete because I don't feel like I've done a lot, but I know I have. In the sense of I've inspired others, I've motivated others. I've had kids tell me, because I work at a school, I've had kids tell me in the past that they want to be me when they grow up, and it's very humbling. I didn't know how to feel about that, because never had that. I have people tell me how proud they are of me because I'm chasing my dreams and I'm doing all my crazy stuff, and it's something they look up to. Again, very humbling because I'm just doing me, man. I'm just doing what I love to do. So, but real quick, I got one story that really one of the most very humbling experiences I had, I guess. So I have another job. So at my other job, I 2 years ago, just before COVID, I think, I was talking about health and wellness and all that because that's me. Why would I not talk about that, right? Somebody asked me for advice. I gave them some advice and talked a lot about it. Fast forward 2 years later, I run into him. It still works around the area, and I'm like, man, you look good. You cut down. You look great. Like, what's going on? And he's like, well, this is pretty much because of you. And my response to that was, what? Like, what? What do you mean? So he said that he remembered the talk, that conversation we had 2 years ago, and he was listening, and he took notes, and he applied what I had told him, and it worked. And to this day, I'm kind of shocked because I was like, wow, because I forget things all the time. I do remember having a conversation with him. Now recalling, yes, I do remember. But he told me all that. He told me that because of me, he lost weight and he kind of changed his life. So that was pretty cool. Makes me happy. And yeah, very, very just, like, I don't know, because I just talk about what I love and what I love to do. And, he took it to heart. Like, he followed through with what I told him, which I haven't really had a lot of people follow through with whatever advice they ask me, right? But I don't know, man. That's something I'm always gonna have here, because I made an impact in his life. It wasn't a kid's life; it was an adult's life, which is awesome. So I'm like, just changing lives, man, one day at a time. But yeah, it's cool. I love doing that. And yeah, man, first form with, your core values. I'm not saying it to say it. I am humble. I get humbled, by those kind of things, those little things. And I try my best to lead by example, because, when I do try to inspire others and motivate them to be the best version of themselves they can be. And it's not a tagline, it's not a catchphrase, it's the truth. It's what I do. Like, people might see me come off as, like, differently, but deep down they know, like, okay, he cares. Have a really good friend. I remember when he started training for wrestling, I got on him so much, but it wasn't malicious. And I wrote something on Instagram one time about it. He was on the verge of quitting, and I think he did at that time. And I pushed him so hard, and I talked to him. I'm like, man, I don't do this because I don't care. I do it because I care. Like, I do it because I went through it, and I want you to go through it. I want you to go through everything I went through, and it's me and my crazy eyes. Fast forward, my God, maybe about a year later, recently, we had a match, pulls me to the side afterwards, and he goes, hey man, can I talk to you? And I said, yeah, sure. And he says, I just want to thank you. And I go, for what? And he told me that if it wasn't for me pushing him back then, he would not have made it this far. And I'm shocked. Wow, I did that. Oh, man, you're welcome. I mean, and I told him again, hey man, like I said, not doing it to be this, I'm not doing it to be that. I do it because I care. I want you there, and I got you there. And you're telling me I got you there, so thank you, not me, thank you. You did what you had to do, and I'm happy he is where he's at right now in wrestling. 'Cause, again, I wrestle. Maybe I didn't say that already. I try to learn every day. I learn something new every day. And I love learning. I love, re-educating this thing up here, which is not a lot, but, and it's the same. I learn new things in the ring. I learn new things about nutrition. I learn new things with you guys. Like, every time you post something, I'm like, oh my God, like, I just get pumped. But yeah, and I always try to go above and beyond. Again, just from what I'm saying, and I know I keep going on and on and on, and I'm so sorry. This video is like almost 10 minutes long. I'm sorry. But yeah, just like, little things that I try to incorporate, and again, it's like those shit, like those core values that you guys have. But yeah, I honestly, I strongly believe that I would be a great elite athlete. I have overcome so much, and I'm not saying other people haven't, but people that know me, they know like, man, you're doing this, you're doing that, you did this, you did that. People told you couldn't do this, but now you're doing it. And now people are behind you because you're doing it. And you know, I try to be the best version of myself that I can be, and I want others to be the best version of themselves they could be. You know? And I mean, besides that, that is me. This is me. I would say lack of sleep, but this is me. This is who I am. But the last thing I want to say, I do love you. I love you guys. I know we all haven't met or anything, but I do love First Form. I do love this community. I do love the First Form community. I love when you guys do what you do. You inspire me to like try to inspire others as well. You know, and you guys keep me going, you know. Like, I just had somebody yesterday, this is silly, I just had somebody yesterday tell me like, oh, like their product is expensive. It's like, man, it's you're getting, you know, you're paying, it's worth paying for what you're getting. I can't talk. I'm so sorry. I'm so tired. But I believe in you guys. I believe in everything you do, and I appreciate everything that you guys everything that you guys do, and everything behind of what you guys do. And I'm just hoping, and even if I don't win, I wanna keep motivating. I wanna keep inspiring people. You know, nothing's impossible. Like like I said, I got told as a young age, you're always gonna be short. You're gonna stay in that dwarfism stage, and I'm not. You know, same thing. You're never gonna make it as a wrestler. You're not that big. You're this. You're that. You're short. You're not as. You don't look strong. And I'm doing it. I've been doing it. I've met so many people. I trained with so many people. I've done so much, even though sometimes I don't think I have. And I want to keep going, and I'm not gonna stop. And like I said, I have that drive. I have that drive, and I know people see it. And like those that know me already know, but those who don't, they see that in me, and it's the real deal. I want to help, literally, if I could, help everybody to, like, you know, be the best they can be, just like physically, mentally, emotionally, like anything. You know, it all starts up here, and I'm trying to, day by day, you know, help somebody one day at a time. And if I can help one person, then I don't know, man, I feel like a winner. So, but thank you for watching this video. And I'm so sorry that it's like 13-minute video. I went with it. Anyways, this is awesome. Me talking to you, the camera, you guys watching behind it. But anyways, keep doing what you're doing. I love you, and I'm so happy that I'm part of the First Form family as is. So I appreciate you guys, and I will see you. Bye-bye.